I was wondering why they ran up a $450 tab in the restaurant. A lot of shots too. I told her to see.
So they wanted for fraud for the credit card. Gonna come in, yeah, and ask for a gold chain.
When is this, right now?
Yeah, they're on their way here now.
On June 11th, 2023, West Palm Beach police responded to the Marriott Hotel on a credit card fraud investigation. What follows is a legal analysis of the arrest captured on AXON Body 3, device X60A8898E. Before any arrest, Officer Roberts secured a sworn telephonic statement from the cardholder, a Louisiana resident who confirmed she had never visited West Palm Beach.
3596, and she didn't even stay here, right?
Okay.
The last four she gave me and the amount matches this card on his reservation, right?
So this is in Pennsylvania?
No, Louisiana is what
Louisiana?
she said. Yeah, she hasn't stayed here. The area code she gave me is a Louisiana area code too, right? So I just tried to put it together to see if she's actually Louisiana, where she's part of it, right? So far it's good, but this guy that was here, is using her card apparently, and now he's gone, right?
Okay.
So
is there anybody in there now?
No, it's empty.
Did you clean it already?
No.
We go up there?
What's going on? Credit card fraud.
Oh yeah, that's what it was about last night. And then they rang the stolen car or what?
Lady phone is saying it was her card was used.
And she didn't know this guy?
No.
I was wondering why they ran up a $450 tab in the restaurant. A lot of shots too. I told her to see.
Division 1.
Sean talked to the guy a lot, so Sean might know.
And the only reason I just called is
And he's in later.
Give her a call.
Yeah.
Tell her to report it.
Later, the police show up to confront the alleged scammers.
So let me get security right away. Where is he going? They said they're coming to get gold chain, but there was a situation earlier where they came here and did a lot of stuff, and they said they're coming back. So they wanted for fraud for the credit card.
Okay, where are they coming out? They're gonna park over
They're
here?
gonna come in, yeah, and ask for a gold chain.
When is this, right now?
Yeah, they're on their way here now.
Okay.
So let me get security for
Well, we move our cars.
Yeah. We're gonna move our cars too.
Hello?
Speaking.
Hi, ma'am. This is Officer Roberts, West Palm Beach Police. Okay, did you call earlier about somebody using your credit card?
Yes, ma'am. That was earlier today.
Okay, were you ever in West Palm Beach, Florida?
No, ma'am. I
Okay.
live in Louisiana.
Okay, so you've never come to this part of Florida.
No, ma'am.
Okay, the individual that may have used the credit card is coming back to the Marriott to pick up something, and we might end up, taking him into custody if you want to prosecute for a fraudulent use of a credit card, ma'am.
Yes, fine.
Is that something that you would be interested in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have to call you back and get an official sworn statement, but I just want you, do you know any way that he could have gotten your credit card numbers?
I ordered, I think he must have done a scam or something, because on Thursday, Macy's, it said Macy's had a luggage on sale. So I had the one that do all my ordering for me. I told her, look up on Macy's and see if the luggage on sale and order from that. Happened Thursday. She said she didn't get the email. So when I look on my bank statement for the $32, instead of Macy's right there, it said a Crescent. So that when I said much was a scam, and that's how they got my credit card number.
Under Illinois v. Gates, 1983, Probable cause is assessed through the totality of circumstances, not any single factor alone. Here, three independent pillars converged: a victim's sworn statement, hotel surveillance footage of the card transaction, and a positive on-site identification by hotel security. That combination clears the probable cause threshold required under the rational task. Fourth Amendment for a lawful warrantless arrest. Florida Statute Section 817.61 defines fraudulent use of a credit card as knowingly using a card with intent to defraud without the cardholder's consent. When the amount exceeds $100, the offense elevates to a third-degree felony punishable by up to 5 years in Florida State Prison and a $5,000 fine. The hotel restaurant tab alone exceeded $450. The room charge was additional. Both fall squarely within felony territory.
There he is, right there. Grab the baby.
What's going on?
So just come inside. We'll explain to you inside.
I'll explain it to you.
Can she grab the
Make sure
baby?
the baby's safe, but she's beautiful.
Thank
Can you
you.
guys at least give us a rundown?
We'll let you know inside.
What's the problem?
You guys use a credit card? Okay.
What's the problem?
You guys use a credit card to buy that room?
Put your hands behind your back, son.
I didn't use any. I didn't pay for anything.
What room is it?
What's the problem?
You guys use a credit card to buy that room?
Just put your hands behind your back for me.
I didn't use any. I didn't pay for anything. What's going on?
Explain it just a second.
I didn't pay for anything, so.
Okay, I'll explain to you what happened.
Yeah, I got it. I got him. Just relax. Are you serious?
He's the one that paid for it. It's a fraudulent credit card.
No, wait, hold on.
Stop.
Calm down,
One
calm
moment.
down. Go ahead.
I have a victim
Okay.
sworn statement
Now
From
what happened?
stop,
I'm trying
one
to tell
second.
you. Go ahead.
from Louisiana that told me that she's never been here in West Palm and
Now
used the same
the
credit
thing
card.
is, he got into a fight with his peoples, and they actually did authorize that. But since he didn't pay the money back, that it was an issue.
This person is giving a sworn statement. That means under
Can we talk
oath.
outside?
Under oath.
Can we talk outside?
Yes.
Cuffs, we're gonna put them in my car. Yeah. Then we're gonna bring you out. We're gonna talk to you.
Sir, this is not right.
I know. Hear me out. We have a victim.
But sir, this is not right.
Listen to me.
He got into an altercation with his family. They didn't let him use the card, but it was like a really big scene. So I'm pretty sure they called and disputed it. It was like really
Okay.
What's the name of
So what's the name of the lady that you used her car? Was it a lady or a man?
It was a lady.
What's her name?
Her name is Michelle.
Her name is who?
Michelle.
Michelle? Do you have a Michelle? Okay. Listen. I'm gonna put you in
Man,
here.
this is, sorry. This is not factual though.
Hold on.
This is not factual, bro.
Yes, it is. We
Are
have.
you
Listen,
serious right now?
listen to me. I have it all. I have a sworn statement. I have transactions. Did you guys eat in the restaurant?
Did I eat here? Yes, I stay here.
Okay. Just sit in the car for me for a second.
That's my family,
Listen,
bro.
We'll come talk to you for a second. I'm not going to do that to you. We're going to talk to you. We're going to sort it all out. You got to sit in here for me. Okay?
Oh man, bro.
The male subject's defense that a third party named Michelle authorized the card use is a recognized affirmative defense in fraud prosecutions. However, an authorization defense requires corroboration, a verifiable name, contact information, or documented relationship with the cardholder. None was provided. The cardholder denied under oath knowing anyone. In West Palm Beach, without corroboration, this defense carries no evidentiary weight at trial. A critical procedural issue arises here. Florida law, consistent with Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, requires advisement of rights before custodial interrogation. The male subject engaged in extended dialogue inside the patrol vehicle. No Miranda advisement was clearly captured on camera prior to that exchange. Any incriminating statements made without documented advisement face suppression under the Fifth Amendment. His admission, "I stayed here, I ate here," may be challenged at a motion to suppress. The female companion presented a distinct legal situation. She was present during the fraudulent restaurant transaction, but was not the individual who tendered the card. Florida law distinguishes between a principal in the first degree, the active perpetrator, and a principal in the second degree who aids, abets, or is present with knowledge. The determinative question is knowledge. If she was unaware the card was fraudulent, criminal liability does not attach. The officer correctly assessed this distinction and declined to charge her. However, her presence in the restaurant when the bill was not paid creates separate exposure under Florida statute, Section 812.014 theft by failing to pay for services rendered. Ignorance of the card fraud does not automatically negate awareness that a bill went unpaid. These are two legally independent acts.
Whose card is? I'm completely lost, so you have to like fill me in.
Okay, the point is the card is stolen,
Uh-huh.
and he utilized a stolen card.
Do you
which is
guys have
fraudulent
him
use of
using a
credit.
physical card?
Yes, on camera.
Okay, can we see that video?
It's
With
on,
him having
it's
a
on
card
camera.
in his hand?
You can ask the state. You can. This is gonna go to the
Listen,
state
ma'am,
attorney.
so what I'm-
You can go ask for your public defender. You
You're
can
not
ask for
letting
all
me
this
talk.
stuff.
What I'm saying is, do you guys have him with a physical card in his hand?
Yes.
That's impossible
On
because I
video.
was there. He didn't use a physical card.
Whatever transaction he made on video, it's on video, utilizing the credit card number.
Okay, so how do we go about? Well, what is he going to be charged with?
Fraudulent use of a credit card.
Okay, and what's the bond for that?
I don't know. I'm not a bondsman. What's your name?
Alexis.
You have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Can you grab your ID for me? Can you give me a pen, please?
So,
She's giving me her ID.
Go ahead, because now I'm pretty shaken up right now. So go ahead.
I explained it to you.
Of course, but you have to understand I'm shaken up right now. Like,
Can you give me your ID?
yes, I have to find it. So
Okay,
a
go
second
ahead.
When he's trying to talk to you, I want to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
I'm the primary officer, so I'm going to be the one.
Ma'am, I feel like whatever it is, you're taking it out on me. You have to understand.
It's not your
right?
fault. You were here with him,
Okay.
okay? I'm not charging you. I could charge you, but I'm not doing that. I'm charging him because he's the one that actually used the card, okay? So I just need your ID, and you'll be good to go.
Okay. You said you have a report. I don't want anything to do with it.
Okay, well
So-
you are a witness to the case.
I'm not a witness because I didn't know what was going on.
you were here and present in the room.
I
so
have
if
no
you,
idea. You
listen,
have to understand when men do their
be
dirt
co-
in the street,
listen
they
to
don't
me.
tell you what's going
Ma'am,
on.
Miss Campbell, one second. You have to cooperate with me
I'm
because if not,
cooperating.
I'm going to charge you with obstruction. I don't want to do that. You have a newborn
I'm
baby.
cooperating, but
I
I'm telling you,
need
I
your
am a
phone-
human.
I need your phone
my
number.
My phone number is 954. Like, you gotta understand, nobody. I don't want to cooperate with that. I don't want to be. I had no clue that it was fraudulent. I wouldn't have been here with my
Okay,
daughter.
that's why I'm not charging you. That's why I'm not charging you. But if you start being uncooperative, that's called obstruction, and that is a charge.
But you can't. To
Yeah.
be a witness, you have to know what's going on.
Ma'am,
That's number one.
Ma'am, you were present with him. I'm not saying that
I'm not trying to like debate with you or anything, but if you run those cameras back, at no point was I at that desk with him. That's what he tells me.
okay, but here's my
Men
question.
don't tell you the real dirt they do.
Hold
in
on
the
a
streets.
second. Hold on a second, because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. Because were you in the restaurant? Because you didn't pay the bill there either.
Yes, I was in the
okay,
restaurant.
but you did not
But I
pay
was
the bill. You did not,
invited
but you
here.
did not pay the bill there either.
That's
so
in-
therefore, that's considered theft.
You know
where
what
we could
that's
get you with
called?
a charge
How would I
for
know
$39.
that? How would I know that?
So what I'm
He
trying to
didn't
get
pay.
you to, what I'm trying to explain to you is, it's better just to sometimes cooperate than just go the next step. Okay.
Yeah.
All you need to do is give her your information and let that be that, and be there for your daughter.
Done out of spite, but all right.
Okay, well, that's up for his attorneys. But as far as him giving me a name of who it was, didn't even know who it was. So, even if it is your cousin's aunt's cousin, you're gonna know their name.
Yeah.
That's reality.
There's a card in there. It does not necessarily mean.
So now, What do you need of his? What belongings do you need of his?
I need his ID if you have it.
I don't have it, and I just let her search it. But go ahead, search it again.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. Here, can you help me search it, please?
It was just the. Where did you find that?
I found that on the side of here.
Where?
On this side.
Where on this side?
I'm telling you, we just went to a hotel and he didn't have his license, so.
He has to have an ID for a hotel.
We just left a hotel. He didn't have his license. You said what?
When the female companion refused to provide identification, Officer Roberts issued a warning under Florida Statute Section 843.0-2, obstruction without violence. The statute applies when a person knowingly and willfully resists or obstructs an officer in the lawful execution of a legal duty. The duty here was lawful investigation of a felony. The request was lawful identification of a material witness. The officer's warning was legally accurate. A secondary offense emerged independently. The male subject operated a rental vehicle without a valid driver's license in violation of Florida Statute, Section 322.0-3. He was not an authorized driver under the rental agreement, and the renter was not present. Florida law permits, and in this circumstance requires, vehicle impoundment. This is a second-degree misdemeanor carrying up to 60 days incarceration and a $500 fine independent of the felony fraud charge. One area warrants scrutiny. Hotel security described the suspects as a black couple, a race-based descriptor used as the initial identification. Courts have consistently held that race alone cannot establish reasonable, articulable suspicion. Florida v. Bostick, 1991, reaffirmed that the totality of circumstances must include race-neutral, specific factors. Non-race-based identifiers did exist here, the necklace retrieval, prior, security contact, and surveillance footage. However, these were not explicitly articulated on camera by the officer at the moment of the stop. Best practice, and increasingly, legal necessity requires officers to document race-neutral identifying factors contemporaneously and on record. Failure to do so creates vulnerability in any subsequent civil rights challenge.
Bro, don't even worry about it because in court, they got a space back. So I don't even care. You'll get a bond, I'll bond you out. I don't even care. Don't let nobody get under your skin. It ain't the first and it won't be the last. These are mine.
So the only reason why I'm asking you is because do you want him to be able to call you when he gets out of county or no? Because if you don't have a cell phone, how are you going to call you? How are you going to know you out?
He can use somebody else's phone.
That's fine. No problem.
Control what the victim
let me stop
does.
you right here. I don't give a about the charges. Excuse my language.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I don't.
So when I talk to you, I'm telling you what I have on facts, right?
What I'm telling you is how you came at me.
When I talk to you,
you're insinuating that I'm doing something.
is what I have. Right now, I'm trying to be a better person and not take you for theft, which I can.
You were gonna tow my car. That's
Which
nasty. That's being nasty.
That's part of the process.
That's what that's not his. He didn't murder anyone.
It doesn't matter if it's rented under somebody else. He's driving the car. He does not have his license on him. He doesn't have a valid license.
So what happens when the person whose name is in is sitting right there?
The name is not under you. It's a rental.
And it's getting. There's an agreement, man.
Okay, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain it to you. I'm trying to be as nice as possible without giving you a court date. I'm
very offended. That's why
I'm trying to. You're pushing my buttons to the point where I'm just going to give you a court date and you're going to have a court date too. It is what it is because they're willing to prosecute. Do you really want to get a court date for some food that you jumped out on with him? Because he didn't pay the bill? Do you really want that?
No, I don't. All
so
I'm
then please,
respect.
Then please give me respect too. That's how we do it. I give you respect, you give me respect.
Can you tell me what happened today and how you were able to ID these suspects?
So upon arriving to work today, my supervisor let me know about an incident that had been going on in the past couple of days about fraudulent charges and told me just to be on the lookout. After receiving a call that the suspects might be coming back for some type of property.
What was the description of this dude?
A black couple.
Okay.
And we were told that they'd be coming back to the property, which is why we radioed West Palm Beach Police.
Mm-hmm.
And after y'all came, they didn't come. And then maybe an hour later or so, the couple did show back up, and I did radio my coworker, who was able to come down and positively ID them.
Okay. Were you able?
You are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand? I cannot make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand? Okay, so I want to start off by saying, whatever happened over at the hotel, I understand you're with your family and you're checking into a hotel. I just want to hear what happened with your side of the story. I have a side of what happened on an old little old lady that's down on her luck. She was going through eviction. She said her card was used. Okay, so explain to me how the process worked. You checked into the hotel and what happened?
I did not do this, bro.
Roger, now let's go back to what happened. So
I'm telling you.
I understand. I heard that part. So you checked out this morning.
I left.
The only reason y'all came back to the Marriott is
Yes.
because your girl left her necklace.
She left her necklace.
Okay, so when you got there, that's when you made contact with us, right? That's when we were there, right?
No, y'all was not there.
When you came back.
When I got back, she was coming back.
She was coming back to the car, and that's
y'all
when we
came.
made contact with you,
Yes,
right?
That's when y'all came.
It was you, her, and the baby, right?
Yes.
Okay,
my daughter.
all right. In the Hyundai that she's renting.
Officer Roberts receives a grade of B+. Probable cause was properly established before arrest. The telephonic victim, statement, surveillance corroboration, and live identification represent sound pre-arrest investigative work. De-escalation with the female companion under sustained emotional pressure, with an infant present, was patient and legally restrained throughout. 2 deductions apply. Miranda advisement for the male subject was not clearly documented on camera before custodial questioning, and the race-based descriptor from security was not affirmatively supplemented with articulated race-neutral factors. The male subject receives a grade of D. He provided no verifiable corroboration for his authorization defense, made potentially incriminating statements before advisement was documented, and accumulated 2 independent criminal offenses. Invoking Fifth Amendment silence upon detention rather than engaging in extended unadvised dialogue would have been the legally sound course of action. The female companion, Alexis, receives a grade of B-. Her assertion that she was not present at the check-in desk was, legally, intelligent if camera footage confirms this. It substantially undermines any constructive knowledge argument. However, her protracted refusal to provide identification while claiming to cooperate created unnecessary obstruction exposure. Compliance with lawful identification requests does not constitute a waiver of constitutional rights. West Palm Beach Police Department receives a grade of B. The investigative framework, victim coordination, surveillance verification, and controlled subject contact reflects sound departmental protocol. Continuous body camera recording demonstrates appropriate transparency. The department loses points for the absence of a documented on-camera articulation of race-neutral identifying factors at the moment of contact, a gap that exposes the arrest to equal protection challenge. 4 lessons emerge from this incident for both law enforcement and civilians. First, Miranda is not a formality. Any statement made during custody without documented advisement is suppressible, and suppression can collapse an otherwise solid prosecution. Second, a consent or authorization defense in fraud cases requires verifiable corroboration. A name alone, unsupported by contact or documentation, carries no weight at trial. Third, presence is not participation, but it is proximity. Witnesses and companions carry independent exposure for acts they observed or benefited from, even without direct involvement. Fourth, race-based descriptors, when used without documented race, neutral, supplementation, create constitutional vulnerabilities that can undermine otherwise lawful police action at every subsequent legal stage. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.